Welcome to Crime Fighters News Studios. I am Mobutu and reading with me is
Tilio.
shortly. The Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Alhaji Dr. Bello Lafiaji, has appealed to the international community to collaborate with the NDLEA in fighting the menace of drug traffickers across the world. Making the appeal in Lagos at the weekend during the second meeting with drug liaison officers in year 2004, Lafiaji says the need for a closer working relationship between all agencies and countries involved in the counter-narcotic enterprise could not be overemphasized because of the fact that the drug menace knows no national borders. Lafiaji further added that because of varying international laws and spheres of jurisdiction, Nigeria needed the other countries to apprehend Nigerians doing drug business in those countries.
In line with the Inspector General of Police laudable enhanced welfare package for officers and men of the Nigeria Police Force, the Inspector General of Police Tafa Balogun recently at the Force Headquarters Abuja presented checks to next of kin of officers and men of the Nigeria Police Force who died in active service. At the presentation ceremony, which attracted members of the insurance community, the Inspector General of Police Tafa Balogun elaborated on the essence of the welfare scheme.
Consistently, we have been very up and doing in making insurance scheme the first point of succor to the families or to spouses of our departed colleagues. If a policeman dies in line of action, or if a policewoman dies, that is the line of action. His husband or wife, depending on the circumstances, or his next of kin, must benefit from this insurance scheme. This is not a one-for-all affair. This is not to the satisfaction of all other entitlements. This is just an addendum. It is the first point of call, the first line of succor. It is something that comes within the first 1 to 2 weeks after the demise of the departed colleague, and does not rob him of all other benefits. All other benefits might come later.
Responding on behalf of other beneficiaries, one of the recipients thanked the Inspector General of Police and his management team for their kind gesture.
The Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Bello Lafiaji, has charged state commanders and special area commanders of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency to demonstrate more sense of accountability and responsibility in their stewardship in the renewed efforts of the agency to enact an unparalleled performance by the turn of the year 2004. Lafiaji, who viewed accountability as being honest, transparent, fair, conscientious, and responsibility as, amongst other things, being reasonable, sensible, rational, and patriotic, stressed that the only way to safeguard the soaring reputation of the agency is to sustain the present excellent public relations, excellent operational results, effective prosecution of drug offenders, and visible drug demand reduction efforts. While commending those commanders who have done exceedingly well within the first half of the year, Lafiaji also enjoined all to redouble their efforts for an optimal performance at the end of the year. The summit, which was the second in a series for the year 2004, was convened to x-ray the performance of the commanders with a view to inculcating the cardinal objectives of accountability and responsibility.
Following the Inspector General of Police total onslaught on criminals, The Operation Fire for Fire outfit of the Nigeria Police Force has recovered 12 stolen vehicles from all over the Federation in the last 1 week. The recovered vehicles are as follows. One PEUGEOT 505 saloon car with engine number X132440. One Toyota Corolla with chassis number JJILOEE 950 76862. One Honda Prelude car with chassis number JHM ASN 522001055G. One Toyota STARLET with chassis number KP 630056125 and engine number 2K 082 6572. One Toyota Corolla with chassis number JJIGOEE 8300147950 and engine number 2E 0533165. One Mercedes-Benz 200 with chassis number WDB 12322010060 and engine number 091381. Others are one Toyota with chassis number JTI KOAE 820028587, engine number 3A711474. One Mercedes-Benz car with chassis number WDB 12322010103 One Mitsubishi Lancer with chassis number AJM-BS NC12 AHU 455699A. One Audi car with chassis number AZZ8 A2LA 222562. One Mercedes-Benz 190E with chassis number WDB 2010-241A 356059 F104071 and one Mercedes-Benz 90E with chassis number WDB 2010-241A 506564. Commenting on the achievement made by men of the Operation Fire for Fire, the Inspector General of Police, Tafa Balogun, thanked Nigerians for obliging useful information on the hideout of hoodlums, which has made crime fighting a lot easier.
The Imo State Command of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has arrested a 56-year-old Civil War veteran who has a private army to ward off security operatives from interfering with his illicit trade in Indian hemp. According to the state commander of the agency, Justice Arinze, the suspect Richard Okara, alias Mobutu, was arrested by operatives of the command in Oguta with 135 kilograms of the deadly weeds concealed in drums. Arinze, who further disclosed how the notorious drug dealer mobilized his troops against the operatives when they went to effect his arrest, also added that no fewer than 168 suspects were arrested by men of the state command in the last quarter for drug-related offenses.
The Nigeria Police Force has nabbed 3 suspected armed robbers in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, who are transporting a large number of arms and ammunition to Lagos. According to the Force Public Relations Officer Chris Olakwe, by men attached to Operation Fire for Fire, when the car they were traveling in was stopped and searched, leading to the discovery of a large number of arms and ammunition neatly concealed at the back seats of the Volvo car with registration number Cross River AE 392 BNS. Speaking to CrimeFighters News, one of the suspects, who claimed to be an engineer, says he has been robbing banks for more than a year now.
When the border was tight, they changed to bank. That was about a year and 2 months ago.
The Benue State Command of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has nabbed a 60-year-old father of 16 and a retired soldier, Sehembe Nenge, for illegally being in possession of 4 kilograms of weed suspected to be Indian hemp, 2 locally made pistols, and several rounds of ammunition. Disclosing this to CrimeFighters News, the state commander of the agency, Malaki Gawikab, says the suspect stated that a certain Danjuma, who is still at large, supplied him with the weeds and the arms to sell. The suspect, who further disclosed that he was fully aware of the legal implications of his actions, also added that the quest for quick money drove him into the illegal drug trade.
The achievements of the Nigeria Police Force under the Inspector General of Police Tafa Adebayo Balogun has been highly commended by various corporate organizations in the country. According to a statement made available to CrimeFighters News from the Office of the Force Public Relations Officer, Chris Solakwe, leading the pack in this commendation gala was the Nigeria Labour Congress, the National Clearing and Forwarding Agency, and the Chief Executive Officer of Omega Bank PLC, Reverend Shegun Agbetuye. According to the statement, the Nigerian Labour Congress in its commendation letter described the activities of the Nigerian Police Force and the Inspector General of Police Tafa Balogun as a new culture of refined engagement that currently characterizes the approach of the police to the labor movement, while the Omega Bank Chief Executive Officer described the leadership of the force as enlightened, polite, and very responsive. Commenting on the commendation letters, the Inspector General of Police Tafa Balogun charged officers and men of the Nigeria Police Force to redouble their efforts and work with honesty of purpose so as to sustain the goodwill the force currently enjoys from members of the public.
And that concludes CrimeFighters News from Tilo.
Don't go away, the program continues in a moment.
And to you criminal actors out there, be rest assured that the law enforcement agencies are stopping at nothing to uncover all criminal and drug activities. Why not desist from these crimes? Take a new mission and a new vision to attain your daily bread. Till we come your way next week, keep watching Crime Fighters.
Crime Fighters. You have a lot to learn.